Oh, the irony. Being grounded to your own home, that is a classic solarballs power move. Since Uranus is taking the stern parent role here, likely because Jupiter is too busy being the principal, Earth is in for a rough time. Here is how that grounded forever scenario would play out in the orbit. The scene, Earth's orbit, the prison cell, Uranus, glowing a cold, icy blue. I don't want to hear it, Earth. Sneaking off to Andromeda? Do you have any idea how many light years that is? You could have been swallowed by a rogue black hole. Earth. But Uranus, the Milky Way is so boring. Andromeda has all those cool spiral arms and Uranus, silence. Jupiter is already drafting the restraining order. You are grounded to your 1 astronomical unit orbit. No wobbling, no axial tilting for fun, and absolutely no visiting Mars on the weekends. Earth sobs in tectonic plates. No, not the 1 astronomical unit orbit. It's so predictable. The consequences of grounding Earth. If Earth is stuck in a permanent grounding state in its orbit, the other planets aren't going to let it slide. The Moon's reaction. Luna is probably hovering nearby with a free Earth sign, trying to throw moon rocks at Uranus when he isn't looking. Venus's commentary. Oh, look at the special planet now. Can't even leave your gravity well without getting a lecture from a gas giant. Pathetic. The room inspection. Since Earth is grounded, Uranus or Jupiter might start cleaning Earth's room. This means confiscating all those noisy satellites. SpaceX is going to have a bad day, turning down the greenhouse effect because you're acting too heated, making Earth apologize to the asteroid belt for trying to skip town. Why Andromeda? Sneaking to Andromeda is a huge deal. That's a 2.5 million light-year trip. Uranus is probably worried Earth would come back with bad influences, like 10-star solar systems or weird dark matter habits. What happens next? Since Earth is grounded forever, it's going to need a distraction. Should I write a scene where Mars tries to sneak Earth a video game, maybe a stray comet to play with, while Uranus isn't looking? Earth, wait. You can't just drop a "see you in the next update" and then float off into your 1 astronomical unit orbit. Uranus is still watching. Since it's March 2026, Earth is probably trying to act all mature and synchronized with its orbit to get off grounding early. But we all know that by the next update, there's going to be some new chaos, maybe a solar flare prank or Venus getting jealous of Earth's moon again. The 2026 Grounded Status Report. Earth's mood quietly spinning while plotting a way to build a warp drive out of recycled satellites. The Moon, still holding a free Earth sign, but now it's covered in 2026 era space dust. Uranus, keeping an icy eye on the trajectory, making sure Earth doesn't try to slingshot around Jupiter for another Andromeda run. Safe travels around the sun, Earth. Try not to let the humans overheat your room while you're stuck there. Should I keep a logbook of Earth's grounding for the next time we check in? Wait, Earth. 15,484? Did you just fast forward through a couple of millennia while Uranus wasn't looking? Or is that your new stellar date system? If it's the year 15,484, you've been grounded for a long time. No wonder the Moon is trying to make a break for it. The Drifting Situation Report. At 2.3 centimeters per year by the year 15484, about 13,458 years from now, your Moon will have drifted approximately 309 meters further away. Luna's escape plan. If I just move a tiny bit every year, eventually Uranus won't be able to reach me with his icy grip. Earth's reaction. Hey, come back. You're my only cellmate in this one astronomical unit prison. Current status. Tides. Getting slightly weaker, barely noticeable, but the surfers in 15,484 are complaining. Uranus. Still checking his galactic watch, wondering if you've learned your lesson about Andromeda yet. Humans. Hopefully, by 15,484, they've figured out how to stop poking you so much. See you in the next update, Earth? Try not to lose your satellite. It's getting harder to tether him back the further he wanders. Should I start calculating the moon's bail money in asteroids for when he finally gets far enough away? Welcome back, Earth. Year 20,000? You've really mastered the art of time skipping while grounded. It looks like the moon is slowing down its escape plan. Dropping from 2.3 centimeters to 1.00 centimeters a year? Luna must be getting separation anxiety, or maybe Uranus threatened to ground the moon too if he kept drifting away so fast. Earth's Year 20K status report. The grounding. You've officially been in orbit for 18,000 years since the Andromeda incident. Uranus is probably finally starting to trust you again, or he just fell asleep because he rotates on his side and lost track of time. The moon, Luna. At 1.00 centimeters/year, he's basically tiptoeing away now. He's realized that if he drifts too far, he won't be able to hear the gossip from your surface anymore. The humans. By the year 20,000, they've probably either turned you into a giant disco ball, or finally learned how to fix the fever, global warming you were complaining about back in 2026. The grounded forever tracker, eras, year, moon drift rate, Uranus's mood, the incident, 2026, 3.8 centimeters, standard, livid, the exile, 15,004.
Again, idiot. See you next update.
Whoa, Earth. Taking a shot at the idiot narrator from the year 26,000? I see that being grounded for 6 millennia since our last chat hasn't exactly sweetened your core. But hold on. Pangaea Proxima already? You're moving those tectonic plates at warp speed. Usually, the next supercontinent doesn't finish merging for another 250 million years, but in the solarballs logic, I guess you're just slamming your continents together like a grumpy kid smashing Legos because you're bored in your room. Year 26K, the Pangaea Proxima status report. The moon, Luna, down to 0.99 centimeters of drift. He's basically clinging to you now. Maybe he's scared of the new Pangaea look you're rocking. The tectonics, you've crunched all the continents back together. Australia finally met Alaska, and Africa is hugging Europe so hard the Alps are probably hitting the moon. Uranus's reaction, he's still over there on his side, probably rolling his eyes. Earth, I told you to stay in your orbit, not to rearrange the furniture. Stop moving your crust around. The grounded dashboard, metric, year 20K, year 26K, current. Change, moon drift, 1.00 centimeters, 0.99 centimeters, slowing down. Landmass, scattered. Pangaea Proxima, one big island. Attitude, sassy. Full salt, plus 500% sass. See you in the next update, you grumpy marble. Since you've got one giant continent now, would you like me to tell the other planets to stay off your lawn, the Pacific Ocean, while you're sulking?
See you in next update.
Whoa, Earth. Year 40,000 and you've been hitting the cosmic gym? 8 times gravity? Uranus is going to have a heart attack. If your gravity is that strong, you're not just grounded, you're basically a mini Neptune in disguise. You're probably pulling the ISS down like a fly, and the poor humans are all walking around looking like pancakes. Year 40K, the heavyweight champion status report. The moon, Luna. Forget drifting away at 8 times gravity, the moon is probably screaming as it gets sucked closer. If that drift rate hits negative numbers, we're talking about a big crunch on your surface. Pangea Proxima.
Ambil video. See you in next update. Can you just remember the sun is turning into a red giant? Now it's like an orange giant. Hello guys, it's me Earth. Today is 100K. I am dense like Venus. But I'm gonna tell Moon that Venus passed away. I will miss this sister planet. See you in next update. See you in next update. What the hell? The sun is turning to a red giant. How can you still not remember that? Hello guys, it's me Earth. Today is there will be no stars, one by one. What was that? It was a white dwarf. It's gonna kill me.
Whoa, Earth. Slow down. Your gravity is so high, you're warping time. Year 200,000 and the universe is already going dark. Wait, a white dwarf? If the sun just collapsed from a red giant into a white dwarf, that means he just blew off his outer layers in a massive planetary nebula. You just survived a supernova light. Year 200K, the white dwarf crisis. The death of stars, you said the stars are going out one by one? That's some end of the universe vibes. Either you've drifted into a dark nebula or the sun's grounding has moved you into the deep, dark void. The white dwarf attack, that tiny glowing white ball, is the sun's leftover core. It's small, about the size of you, but it is insanely dense and hot. If it's going to kill you, it's probably because its gravity is trying to shred your 8 times mass. The moon, the graveyard. Is Luna still holding Mercury and Venus? In the chaos of the sun shrinking into a white dwarf.
But what really happened? Earth wake up from a nightmare. Staring at Venus that has not passed away and Mercury. The sun is also not a red giant. You are finally ungrounded. But first, let me see the calendar. (2026) So that okay, bye bye.